Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is going to be a quick video. I got quite a few requests for this yesterday, so it's going to be just a quickie. What I have here is a tag, two tags, and I have Distress Oxide here, and I'm going to turn my autofocus off, and I have Distress Inks here. Now, I wanted to do the same colors, but my other colors are downstairs of the Distressed Inks, and I'm going to have to bring them up. So we're just going to have to kind of do it, right? Now, I want to show you, I got a lot of questions yesterday. I love getting the emails and the questions. Okay, these dry, yes, these dry chalky. You can see that's the distress of them. They dry chalky. You see, like the black, when you put it on, it's black, but I mean, look at that. It's like chalk, but these are gorgeous tags. Gorgeous tags. So, you know, everybody's asking, what's the difference? Do I need them? You know, that kind of thing. Well, I'm going to do a real quick demo and then you can decide. Like I said, Blitsy has all of these. They have the Distress Inks, they have the Oxides, they have the refills. So you definitely can pick and choose colors. But this is what I'm going to do. Now, I also got asked not to use the Distress Sprayer. Look, I totally get it. So I'm going to just use my regular spray bottle. And we're going to go to town. So I'm going to use the Distress Oxides first. And again, I'm going to link the video from yesterday about these. These are great, but I'm going to show you. We're going to do these three colors: Broken China, Wilted Violet, and Twisted Citron. Tracy asked for these colors and to do the to see what these would be like. So that's what we're going to do. I like to go light to dark. That's just how I like to do things. And I am going to, I wanted to grab wax paper. Did I? Here it is. I also got asked to knock all my pencils on the floor because, oh, you know how I roll. All right, I'm getting there. Okay. Just some wax paper because I understand people do not have, you know, we don't all have craft mats and all. I'm trying to work on getting a couple for, you know, giveaway. Speaking of giveaway, for those of you for the color shift who left the comments, I'm going to be pulling that winner today. So keep your eyes open for a video. And I'm running a bit behind mailing out a couple of the random acts of kindness and for the winner of the Dilutions markers. But they're going to be going out tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just going to do a swipe. This is wax paper. Like I said, this is Distress Oxide in Broken China. There's always, you know, dupes for things. You don't always have to, and I'm just pushing down and really giving a squeeze. I almost want to buy a whole nother set of these because I'm just digging them so much. And yes, you use them as regular stamps as well. And it gives you that nice chalky finish. I love them. I love them. All but, like I said, the one that I wrote the company about. But yeah, I'm in love with them. Okay, so we have these. So I am going to squirt this with some water from whatever spray bottle you have. You know, guys, I tell you this all the time. I have to do a video of all my little tips and tricks for you guys. Starting out, I have to fix this light. It's driving me bananas. Of, you know, going to your local dollar store, buy yourself one of the body sprays for $1, right? Get home, empty it out, put hot water in it, you know, spray it so all the stuff gets out of it, and then put water in it and use it as your spray bottle. $1. Because I know this is a Stampendous. I got this from Michael's, but I bet you this was $4 or so. I used a coupon. Okay, anyway, that's for another video. So I just have my tag. Of course, you can use any kind of paper that you have. And I am just gonna, you can see, let me see if I can lift this up a little better for you. See how it looks? I guess I didn't do this in the last one, so you could really see it. Okay, so now I got my tag, which guess what? It doesn't matter what side, because they both are reinforced. Don't ask. And you can get these at Walmart, Staples, and big bulk if you want. Okay, so I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to dab it. Look at that. I'm going to dab it. Hello. I'm going to dab it. Now look at this. Now I'm going to go in with some purple here. And then you're going to hear my cats running around playing, and I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to set this aside for a second. Okay. Now that's a lot of ink left. So you obviously can do a couple of these and get a different look. I like, which I'll do now, but you don't want to rub them, you know, so they mix. If you can help it. I mean, it's going to happen. But you can see I'm kind of laying it on so it's kind of striped. But look at that beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God. I can't. I know everybody's like, really? They're just inks, but I'm just telling you, I'm going to do my best to do a giveaway on a couple, which I'll talk about in another video. New ones, of course, not mine. Or maybe I should give you, no, I won't give you mine and get new ones. All right, look at that, how gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to let these dry. Obviously, I told you guys, have your printer paper, have extra paper. I'm just going to use here because I wasn't very prepared. Look at this. And you can see the chalkiness of it drying with the other, it's just delicious. So I'm just going in. I'm going to rub-a-dub-dub my Distress inks and no, that doesn't make sense, Cal. All right, and only a little bit comes up. I mean, we used quite a bit of it. And like I said, I got some good bang for my buck. Now, while that dries, I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to take some Distress inks. And I'll do it up here so you can kind of see it better. I'm going to take peeled paint and I'm going to do the same thing. Let's hope, yeah, I was going to say, let's hope this works because I've used these things. Some yellow, which is mustard seed. And then some picked raspberry because why not? Oh, that's a juicy one. Okay. Let's spray with our, ooh. Now you can see it's bubbling up the same. Look at that, bubbling up the same, bubbling up the same. I'm going to take a card, same kind of gig. I'm going to lay it right in the middle. Well, Kelly's middle. Ooh. Look, look, okay? Going in with that green there. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm just going in. Oh, some yellow. Life is, oh, just wonderful. I want some pink here. I'm just going in a dab. A dab will do you, Angie says. Look at that. Look at those colors. Now let's see. I'm going to lay that there to dry for a minute. Let's see about this bad boy. I am just going to lay it here and rub what I get. Oh gosh. I'm going to have a drink of water. I'm getting too excited. It's like my obsession. You know, when I get obsessed, I'm like, I want to do giveaways. I want to like use the product in every way possible. You know how I get. So it's only good for you guys, but I'm just saying, you know, I can't help myself because, okay. And then I can do maybe a little bit of that up here just to touch up some parts where maybe it didn't get. All right, and you can see I got 2 prints from that. Not a big deal. Now, if I spray this again, will it? Let's just see. I want a little bit of that pink right here. Now, I know these blend a little too much for some people. And that's, again, why the Distress inks are good. Okay, so we see that. So these 2 are going to dry. Now, I'm just going to throw that away and get a new one to show you. The last request was for both on one. So let me show you. These are the distressed inks, and you can see they dry. I want to say powdery, but it's not powdery. They have a chalky, dry finish. Still deliciously gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. This one I'm going to have to hit with the heat gun real quick. Let's do this. You definitely can mix them though. When I tell you I'm thirsty, I'm not even kidding. That's how excited I am. And then we'll play with that one. Okay. So, I mean, but look at this. This is the regular distressed inks. I mean, come on, the beauty. the beauty. And then this is the distressed oxide, which looks oxidized. And we can still pile on there, but okay, we're not. All right, so these, let's do this one first. Let's do on top of here. Yes, you can stamp on it. We know that. Let me see if I have a small stamp just to show you on the corner. Oh, I did knock all those pencils down. Yep, I did. All right. Just want a little stamp, please. Okay. This is what we'll use. Let's do this is the distressed oxide. We're going to stamp with some picked raspberry. I was going to say pickled, but only because I'm going to be making some pickles. I love making pickles. And it's so easy, you wouldn't even believe it. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp on here. And look, I mean, come on, I know my stamp wasn't clean, but look how beautiful that is. Stamps perfectly. You know, if you were a better stamper, if I were a better stamper, you know, I would have better. But see, what I like to do, and this just might be me, if I could find a brush, I like to take a little brush that's a little wet, and before it dries, just kind of blend it in a bit. So it kind of looks like it belonged in the background. You know, everything's fixable, right? Okay, so that's that. Now, let's see if we could put some of the distressed ink, just real quick. I'm just going to do 2 colors. Let's do peeled paint. Gonna squirt it. And gonna swipe. Now the bottoms, you know, so we're mixing the medias. You can still see some of that on the bottom, so I'm gonna leave that dry. Okay, I'm gonna do something I don't want you guys to do. Don't waste it, put it on paper, but I see my time's getting longer and I just don't want to do that to you guys. So now I'm gonna take Distress Oxide and I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Vintage Photo, and colors do not make sense. It's okay. Wilted Violet. It's just so you guys can see. And I'm doing my squirts. Here is my Distress Ink tag. Beautiful, isn't it? And now here I'm going. And I'm just kind of batting around. I like to do a little tap off. I don't know why, because I'm weird. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that purple on the bottom there. And then there we go. So they're definitely mixable. Let me wipe this off. And then I'm going to dry them real quick. And you will be able to see how you can mix them. So if you're thinking about buying them, they're definitely mixable. They dry very quickly. So that's always good. And if your paper curls up, no big deal. It dries, you know, as it dries, it'll straighten up or that kind of thing. But look how you can mix them. And here's the great thing. You look at this. What the heck is that little brown little puddle there? You look at these and you're like, oh, you know what? I think it needs a little bit more of a color that I want. These Distress Oxides will go on top of this. If it's dry, you want to make sure it's dry. And it goes on opaque, 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 opaque. Now, it, you know, let me just show you. That's the Distress Oxide. Oh, I don't think I have green. I'll use Festive Berry because it's, you know, it's bright. I'll do it down here. Look how that is too. But if we spray them, I mean, you see they're going over, but this is way more opaque to me. If I spray them. Okay, and then I'm going to let them dry. or help them dry, I should say. I mean, it's just there's fun for hours to sit here. Okay. Now you can see it kind of, I don't want to say blew out a little bit, but it kind of went a little bit more transparent. And this one went to its chalky self, and it's the green, and it's very opaque. I don't know if that picks up. But I mean, look, you could play for hours and come up with a million different things, a million different scenarios, and a million different fun. So these are so much fun. So yes, you definitely can put the distressed inks with the distressed oxides. It's so much fun. Like I said, I could sit here and just play. I'm going to incorporate them into an art journal page. You guys have asked for that as well. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and share me around your social media. I would appreciate it greatly. Keep your eye out for a vlog that's coming up with the winners for the Color Shift 2 bottles of the Color Shift paint. And I just love you guys. And if you're not already and you'd like to be, please click that subscribe button down below. The bell next to it will notify you when I upload my videos, normally 5 to 6 times a week, depending on how I'm feeling. And oh, I just love you guys. I just love you guys. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. We are working on progress and not perfection. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.